Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. We have a massive case of hypocrisy going on at the heart of the SNP government. Yes, I know, another one. The SNP have always and long held the belief that nuclear power is bad. They don't want it in Scotland. No nukes in Scotland. No nuclear power for Scotland. However, they are also saying it is beneficial for Scotland. So long as Scotland doesn't actually have any nuclear power stations, it's quite happy to accept energy from nuclear power stations in England. I'm afraid if you want energy from a nuclear power, you best have it in Scotland as well then, because it is the only clean way forward that gives reliable energy. RollsRoyce have got these little tiny mini nuclear power stations that they can deliver on the back of a couple of lorries. Well, not far off it. Seriously, tiny little things that are like 30 gigawatt productions. You only need a few of them, dot them around Scotland, bang. Don't need to worry about bird choppers and sunlight. You've just got this lovely, clean, reliable, everlasting power station. Marvellous. And because of the design, it's not one that's designed to create nuclear waste for weapons. It actually creates low-grade nuclear waste, which is perfectly fine and can be safely stored. It's amazing, isn't it? Technology advances, and yet political ideology doesn't. But the Scottish government is still firmly against having these things on Scottish soil. They do have Torness, I believe, still going, although coming to the end of its life. They've extended it somewhat, but that's an old style, old design. But whereas these new ones are much, much smaller and more reliable. But it is out of touch. They are out of touch with reality. Going forward, you need lots and lots of energy, and it needs to be cheap and it needs to be reliable. Wind power is neither cheap nor reliable because you have to pay for those turbines even when they're not turning. And much the same with solar. These people invest this money on solar, and if it's not sun's not shining and generating energy, the people have to pay the solar farms for not generating energy. How about this? Knock down all the wind farms, knock down all the solars, tell them all to go boil their head and have half a dozen nuclear power stations. Everybody wins, and it's a lot cheaper, and it produces all the time. There's none of these, oh dear, it's a cloudy day or the wind isn't blowing. It's reliable. And yet the SNP don't want that. It makes you wonder how far in the back pocket of these green giant companies the SNP truly are. But you do need lots, about 36 of them across the whole country, just to power electric cars. And when it comes to heating homes as well, probably need another 40 or 50. So better get building, boys. It's taken 30 years to build one. Britain's in trouble unless it starts now. Britain's in trouble even if it starts now. Thanks a lot. Bye.